I got in my Shredder Dracula Splinter 2-pack. I ordered the 2-pack because I needed like a Splinter because mine was all busted. When I first got it, I dropped it. And NECA, in their infinite wisdom, sent me a second one. Yeah, that's right. NECA has not fixed their shipping practices. So the Donnie Lab, where they sent extra Donnie Lab to some people so they didn't have enough to send them to all the orders, and they had to beg to consumers to send them back and reach out to other consumers like, hey, you're not going to get it. After that epic debacle, they still haven't fixed their shipping practices. Now, NECA sending out duplicate orders or the wrong orders has been going on for years. Just the Donnie Lab that really sent it on. Getting 2 6 shredders, let alone 2 6 splinters. I mean, it's super cool. It's super fun. I like having a extra one to have mint anyways. But this means there's plenty of people who are still getting messed up orders. And I don't assume Dracula Shredder will have like the low numbers and the limited stock. They probably just made enough where they can afford to send out duplicates. Though it's crazy that they're still doing it. So I don't think any fans will go without. But goddamn, NECA, it's really a problem you need to fix. Now I just need to decide which one is the mintiest. This one's bent. Otherwise, I think this is minty. If we look at the figure himself, I'm not noticing any issues, any glaring omissions. This one is this box is good. It's really just the bent tag there. Otherwise, I mean, maybe a little bent here. So I don't think I'll keep this one. All that aside, this Shredder is pretty freaking cool. It does have like a kind of like creepy Dracula quality where it, like the camera doesn't like to focus on. Maybe his eyes aren't like human enough where the camera's like, I don't know what's going on. But the details on this guy are just really fantastic. You love it. The cape, it's a good cape. It's a nice cape. You know, he can do a little cloaking a little bit. You know, wired would of course be nice, but you know, not too hard to like make your own. It does kind of seem like you could swap this off. I don't know. I'm a little nervous to get like into it, but you can see it kind of like hooks around there. So this figure, I'll take the head off to make a point. The neck part, it's not long enough. Like the helmet goes in so deep and there's like the ridges on there. Like you can see it almost gets there, but it's really hard to get like enough purchase on it. And there's basically no articulation once you get the helmet on anyways. So it's like, it doesn't matter if it's all the way in. But it just doesn't work so well. The bat head, I think you can pop on easier. The bat head is freaking sick. You love a good, like, bat, and you can see, like, inside his skin has gone, like, demonic in the eyes and whatnot. I think that's probably my favorite bat head. So the figure is fantastic, right? The accessories it comes with are pretty dang wild, pretty dang pleasing. I'm a huge fan of the package they've put together. And speaking of the package is really nice too. Of course, you have that stellar, how did I forget? Daniel Horn artwork. You just love to see it. The back, that like movie posterness going on is also fantastic. All the lines, Crimson Creature of the Night, rising from his coffin to dine on turtle soup, the blood-sucking samurai. I want this as a freaking like poster set. A coffee table book. I don't know. Give me like all the Daniel Horn goodness. I can't get enough of that. Everybody on the team has done just a freaking stellar job. So the packaging, the display window, the inside art, freaking gorgeous. That's why I have doubles. That's why, even if you don't like the figures, it's fun to have the boxes. I have them all around my room and they're just a joy to look at. So this figure, the Bela Lugosi-ish kind of old-timey head, that's the only one I can really get to pop on. I think part of it is like the ball joint just doesn't fit super well, but obviously, there you can hear that pop. So that's pretty sick. The figure is severely limited by the skirt. Like there's not even any cuts in the skirt, so you really can't like move the legs back at all. You can barely move them forward even, and you can't do the split. So it's like, I don't know why. If you're doing a skirt like this that limits the articulation so much, you gotta cut it up or make it like super, super flimsy. I don't know. But so that's hampered, and it's interesting because there's double jointed knees, so he's capable of like all kinds of cool movements if you could do it, you know, as he's like kicking out, he's doing some spearing. And the same thing with the shoulders. You're getting a half Townsend at best because the pauldrons get in the way, but you do have the double jointed arms, pinless. This is the best arms. It's not like the janky skinny NECA arms. A tiny bit of crunch. There's more back bend than crunch. A little bit of twist. So, and I don't know, maybe you're not getting this figure. I wonder, is this a solid piece? I'm almost interested to like pop this off, but so maybe there's like customs. So it looks fantastic. You can have him battling Splinter. If we switch over to Splinter a little bit, the Splinter's the old figure, but they, you know, it's basically like re-releasing it to coincide. It looks awesome. This spindly motherfucker. God. My original one, he took a tumble and he broke, like his leg broke off. His legs are spindly as fuck. And of course, he's also like limited as shit. So you really can't do much with his legs. You're just doing various things. And they also did the freaking like double jointed pinless. So the Splinter is quite sick indeed. I love it. I wish they would have made it. I know it's very much like a movie Splinter as he's sitting around with his sons, his beloved sons, and people have taken issue with, oh, Splinter should be hunting his sons. In the first movie, Van Helsing is just hunting Dracula, so that's what they're really going for here, right? So that's pretty cool. The turtles, he's not hunting his turtle monster sons. He's converted them over. Do your own headcanon, but he's hanging with his boys. This is probably my favorite version. Obviously, Hunchback Leo is the goat, the goatiest goat. He's the best Leo, though Creature Leo, pretty freaking good. But this Splinter figure, I wish they would have gone like a new sculpt. At least give him some like solid rat legs. Give him like the last Ronin rat legs. Because this spindly ass, if you're fighting this guy, just spear him in the ankle, and he's cracking an ankle. He's axle rose, and he's going fucking down with those weak ankles. But it's cool, you know, you can put them together, have a fun time. This Universal Monsters line, it's just cooking. But let's get back to the accessories. There's so much on this figure you can talk about. The wine jug, I assume it's a wine jug. Pretty cool. No hands that can hold it, so you can't really do anything with it. The turtle freaking candle? A live turtle with a candle on it, so I guess it's just like a moving clock. You get 2 rats. You do your favorite ratty activities, decide what those are. You get a cool freaking turtle skull, which is sick. I guess could you put that on the spear? Kind of. Like a turtle skull spear. It is pretty freaking dope as he's going after the turtles. I think it's just super fun. Some swords would have been cool. And here's, classic. I swear to God, this is like classic NECA where like the pieces just aren't glued on well, which it's fine. Like if you have to glue a piece, it's the best outcome if it's a piece that just slots in. But yeah, I'll have to super glue that. Not super mad, but I swear to God that happens all the time with me. Like NECA is using like the shoddiest glue, but I don't know. It's such a sick figure. My biggest problem out of everything is just the freaking head pegs. Like I just can't. You can see it's like almost there to connect, but it's like as well as being tight. Fuck, that's sharp as fuck. It's the worst connection. But this figure's rad. There's going to be like 3 variants, I believe. Like a gold trimmy variant. Was it a purpley variant? And then this variant, I think. So, am I going to get them all? Hell yes. I need them. I love this line. It's such a fun line. Universal Monsters, fucking Dracula. Back in, I swear to God, it was almost like 5 years ago now. Like, right around like the pandemic 2020 era. I swear that's when Frank and Raph came. And just lit up my life. And the newer ones, like the Freako Monster Turtle, I can't wait to say that. Krang. I hope it just keeps going and going. This line is sick. Freaking Shredder Dracula. Goddamn. Goddamn. Thank you, as always, for watching. NECA hasn't reached out to me yet. It's not like I'm like a big shot, right? Like, they would like, oh, Cody's a big deal. They probably don't even fucking know my posts or whatever. But seemingly, yeah, I still have my 2 freebies. So I don't know what I'll do with them. Folks have talked about a giveaway. Maybe we'll do that. I'm still waiting to see if NECA does reach out or whatnot, if they want it back. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, and take care of yourselves, and enjoy some goddamn... If you haven't got in on this line, get in on it, because it's sick. It's so sick and so cool. Bye.